Good morning, everyone. It's Lonnie, and we are back in the shed. Welcome. Pulling a few eBay orders. We're going to do some eBay questions later on in this video. Actually, more than a few orders. Sales were really good yesterday, especially on Garage Flip Store. So, need to keep that rolling. Hopefully, I'll have time to get some listings up today. And right now, I'm pulling an order. Maybe I have two hat boxes, and I'm not sure if the hat I'm looking for a Hunter irrigation hat, and it ain't in here. It ain't in this one, so I've got the wrong hat box. You grab the other one. This one. So I hope it's in here. There it is. This is it. I know y'all got a blast of air just now from the fan. Anyway, sold this Hunter irrigation hat. This is going out to Michael. Michael, thank you very much. I think it was $9.99. So thanks again, Michael. Hope you like it. Next up, I sold a hat. I think it might be this one right here. I think it is. This was unbranded straw hat with a leather band. And let me just make sure this is it. I think that is. Take a look at the tag. Made of 100% straw. Size, it took me a minute to figure out what size OSFA meant, but it means one size fits all. Finally thought about it and I'm like, oh, I know what that means. I think on day 2 I figured out what that was. But anyway, that's going out to David. He said that's going to be his grass cutting hat. So I hope this works well for you, David. Thank you. This is something I picked up this past weekend. This cross pen and pencil set, gold filled. You just saw it on Garage Flip's channel the other day. But yeah, I bought this for $4 and sold it for $59.99 within a day. So yeah, happy with that. It did have a inscribed nameplate on it there. Anna bought a camcorder, not the one I just listed yesterday, but one I listed a little while back. When did I list that? Not sure. Anyways, it's another VHS-C camcorder, and it's on the mid-A shelf. Allegedly. No, it's not this one. This is the one I just put up here. It's this one right here. That's odd. I didn't realize I put them both on the same shelf. I don't think this hasn't been listed very long, actually. Like not even a month, I don't think. So anyways, this is a, what is that? Oh, it's another Panasonic palm quarter. Sold this for $34.99 plus shipping on top. Thank you very much, Anna. Hope you like it. Okay, next up are some of these Star Wars connections. I haven't listed very many of these like sets of the different colors, including the silver and the gold, which are supposedly some of the better ones. And in this case, I have a green, purple, silver and gold BB-8 that sold for $70 plus shipping on top. So that was a really good sale. I'm hoping I can get some amount close to that for the rest of them. That would be nice. I also have a ton more of these things I need to list that are over here. But yeah, and the ones that I have listed, I think I need to put them on sale, like a pretty deep sale, because I have sold exactly one of these boxes so far. And with that many listed, that tells me the demand is just not there. So I'm gonna have to lower the prices on those if I want to sell them anytime soon. Like these, I don't care too much because they don't take up much room at all. But the boxes full over there, that takes up a lot of room. Bells. Charles bought these for his mother to add to her collection. So thank you very much, Charles. I hope she likes them. Let me just figure out where they're at. Colima shelf, that's where they're at. Oh, I thought I boxed them up or something, but I didn't. It's all these bells right here. And I bought these at a garage sale. There's a box of bells that I paid $15 for, and I still have some of the bells in here. I guess I need to list those too. And yeah, I sold these for $23.50 plus shipping on top. And I guess they're gonna be kind of heavy. Figure out how I'm gonna ship these. I think I put priority. Let's see, how did I say I was gonna ship them? Yeah, 3-pound priority. Oh, he lives fairly close, Missouri. So anyway, thanks again, Charles. Hope she likes them. Okay, this one I couldn't remember how much I paid for it. So this is a Scuba Pro Regulator, and I sold it for $120 as is condition. Said, hey, you got to get this checked out by or get certified or whatever, recertified before you use it. Sold as is, no returns, blah blah blah. $119.99. Not very good deal for me, because I also have this. I'll throw the sticker in, what the heck. I don't know what else I'm gonna do with it. I also have this dive computer. I need to get a battery for it. They say it's never used or whatever. So my profit will end up being whatever I get for that dive computer whenever I list it. So was that a good deal? No, I did a bad deal on this one, and I couldn't remember what I paid for it. So I went to my video. I think so too. It looks like it's right.
About 115.
115? 110, we got a deal?
Okay.
All right, cool. Ooh, wow, great deal, Lonnie. So anyway, I'm selling this at least, and I still have the dive computer. Okay, last pull for the Garage Flip store. It's a wrestling DVD. Final resolution or something like that. I think it's this one. Yeah, this is it. I remember it had the dude look like he was in Kiss on the cover. $10.99 plus shipping on top for this. We are on the main account, or I'll just call it Mean PC store because yeah, I don't know what is main and what is not now. So I sold a drag bus, the orange one here. Really good money on that. $26.99 plus shipping on top. Not a ton of Hot Wheels left, but this was a great sale here. Sucker's heavy too. Look at that wing on the back. Is that a jet engine back there or something? We have a Rebel Rods on the Funko shelf. Another Hot Wheel. It's gonna be over here. Is this Funko? No, that's eBay. It's supposed to be up here then. Here we go. It is like a black drag car. It's this guy right here. No, that's Rockin' Rods. I'm looking for Rebel Rods without dropping it and without subjecting y'all to too much. Here we go. This guy, Rebel Rods. $19.99 plus shipping on top for that. All right, last order. Steve and Dina are back in the shed. Mid-A Varmic. They asked a question too. Varmic right here. Sold this guy. And the question they asked is, how do you assign what items go on what shelves in your shed? Have a great day, be safe. Okay, so that's actually a good question, because I used to try, I haven't always had like labels like I do now on shelves. At one point, all I would do, I would categorize everything. So all Funko Pops would go on the same shelf, or all gloves would go on the same shelf, or whatever we're talking about, right? All coffee mugs on the same shelf. And then I would just, that's how I would pull all video games, same place. That's how I would organize things. And whenever it'd be time to go pull orders, I would just know based on what the item is where it would be. And it usually worked, sometimes it didn't though. So, but anyway, now what I do is I'll take a stroll back here and I'd be like, oh, I got some holes here. Oh, I got holes here. And I'll just, ooh, I got big hole here, and I'll just kind of keep it in my head where I have open spots. And there is like random, like here's some shoes, a Batman paperweight, and a camera bag. Completely random. Color samples, Pops, Santa tin, some other thing, Bombshell. Totally random what goes on the shelf. And it actually works very well like that, because like not having the stuff categorized, if everything's in the right place, if I have the shelf name, then it's a really fast pull that way if it's not everything on the shelf is the same. Now obviously whenever I have like 700 Funko Pops come in, I'm gonna have to put them all on the same shelf at some point because I don't have 700 shelves. But normal circumstances, if I just have stuff on random shelves, it's going to stick out like a sore thumb whenever I go to pull it, because it'll be like the only item of that type on that shelf. So yeah, good question. What I'm doing now, I feel like it works pretty well. Good day, good sales day. Got one bag and a box, and then this is going, that's the video camera, that's going to be going out via UPS. Okay, I'm back home and got all the packages out. And I've got this Wii hooked up. Haven't powered it on yet. I bought 3 Wii setups at a garage sale. I paid $100 and not real crazy about the deal. And the reason is not because if it all works, I'm gonna make pretty good profit, but I don't know that it all works. You never know if the stuff all works. So I took a gamble. So I'm gonna find out now if it works. The disc, I did get some games, mostly like bundleware type stuff. Discs are in horrible condition, so I don't think they're going to be really good for bundles, but sometimes these will have bonuses in them. So let me hit eject and see if there's anything in the drive on this one. Doesn't seem like there is. No, I don't think so. So anyway, let me, oh wait, there is. What do y'all think it is? I'm gonna let you guess. I'm going, oh, guess this disc looks like it's a good shape too. I'm going Wii Sports. What do y'all think? Pause it and put your guess down below. I'm gonna say Wii Sports. No, it's Just Dance 3. I actually had Just Dance 4 pulled out here. And this disc is actually clean. Okay, well, that's good. Let me turn my little TV on here. And I think I was on a channel before. I might have to go, yeah. Okay, mode AVN, that's what I need. All right. Okay, and I'll have to sync up the controller. All right, well, this is good. It sees the disc. To sync up the controller like this, got to press this button and this button, I think. All right, yep, it's synced up. That went solid. So that's all. So far, nothing but good signs. And I have my little sensor bar up on top of my little plaque there. And it's reading fine. Start. And I'll test this. I'm not going to bore y'all with this, but I'll test it for a few minutes, make sure it's working, and I will get this little Wii listed. So we got one working one anyways. All right, I've been going back and forth on this driver thing. I want to keep the screwdriver, but honestly, my need for this impact driver isn't that great. So I think I'm going to sell it. Because I paid $40 for this bundle with this nice bag and everything at a garage sale. I paid $40, which is a lot for something I'm going to keep. But I'm looking at, this is tool only, C3. This is the one I have, and it's pre-owned. They got $74.95 free ship, so about $62 or $60 or so plus shipping. I'm gonna do that so I can sell I can sell just the impact driver, and I'll be ahead, and I'll have a new drill for myself, and battery and charger. It's got a nice charger too. So, and I mean, I guess I could sell my little cheap Ryobi driver too if I wanted, or I could keep it. I'll probably keep it. A few of y'all mentioned, yeah, you should bag the clothing and keep it on shelving, and I think that's a good idea. I think that's what I'm gonna do with the clothing that's on that rack right there. Oh man, death rack, right? So what I'm gonna do then is try to every day list a thing or two off of that thing until hopefully maybe after a month or so I'll have it knocked out. I can't do it all day. I just won't. I just listed this backpack that was hanging on here though, and I have some other packs and stuff too that are up here, so I can mix it up what I list. And yeah, as I go, this one's gonna go on pot B. I need to get some clear bags though. Somebody said clear, and I like clear. And I could take those clear bags and put them into like a poly mailer or a padded flat rate whenever I go to ship. I did something pretty crazy just now. Not crazy, but I made a big purchase. I've tried, first of all, I've got a lot of games. Like up here, see all those? I've got a tub, I think, down here. Yeah, with a bunch of games in it here. And then I've got more games too that are scratched, okay? And I've tried the JFJ before, and I gotta be honest, the JFJ is not a joy to use, and I don't think it does a great job. That's just my opinion. I know some people have found it like better results using like car polishing compounds and things like that. I personally, if I had to choose between just selling them scratched or going through the process of cleaning with JFJ, again, because I used to do it, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to use the JFJ. It's gross. It doesn't work well. Like, there's an art to it. It's not just put it in and it works kind of thing. So anyway, I'm giving this a try. I bought one of these, ordered one of these just now, and maybe it'll be here next week or so. It's pretty good investment, but it should pay off given enough time. I'm hoping it works really well. If it doesn't, I'll send it back, I guess. But I'll watch some videos, and it has tanks on the back, like some compound and water, and has the pads. All they do in these videos is they put the disc in, shut the lid, it does its thing, they open it, and the disc comes out, and you don't have to do anything to it. It's ready to roll. So, but I'm gonna let y'all know more about this when it comes in, of course. I'm gonna do extensive review. I'm gonna have to clear off a spot for it. Probably move that printer. I do use that printer. Or maybe I moved the scale. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do here. Something else I could do, I don't know. I'll come up with something, but it'll be easy for me to fit. It'll be really easy for me to fit the thing in over here somewhere. So yeah, looking forward to that. It's gonna be fun. That thing ain't cheap, but if it works as advertised, it'll be worth it. Alrighty, Q&A time, fun time, right? Got some good questions again and comments, and want to share that with y'all now. So first one, C Nash, and here's all the questions we're doing this time. You might see yours up here. C Nash said, hey Lonnie, I wanted to ask where and how you price check your Hot Wheels cars for selling on eBay. Well, easy. I'll look on eBay, and all the Hot Wheels stuff, even most, well, not all. I think there might have been a couple that I couldn't find on eBay, but just about every single Hot Wheel I looked up on eBay, I found plenty of solds, even some of the rarer stuff. So eBay, going to eBay and then clicking on sold, that's all I did for all the Hot Wheels stuff. That's what I do for just about everything. I'll typically look on eBay solds. I'll check Worth Point. I recently started using Terapeak a little bit. I haven't used it much, but yeah, Hot Wheels, eBay. S2Kologist. I think that's how you say it. Film an episode of shed flips on that camcorder. I should. I mean, I'm not going to really, but it's funny you say that because I've watched this guy before. His name is Weird Paul, and he I don't know if he still does it or not, but he used to make like thrift haul type vids. But he films he like has this weird 80s vibe about him, and he films all of his videos on VHS camcorder and then brings it into he digitizes that and brings it into iMovie on like a 15-year-old iMac and then edits his videos on that, so they have that VHS quality to them. So people are actually doing that, or at least that guy is. Original vlogger. Chris said, had a question. You said you love selling garage sale finds more than you like selling items that you get from your guy. Do you find that items that come from a garage sale sell better than new in box items? Okay, so I probably need to explain that, because I love selling the new in box stuff because it sells, a lot of times it sells pretty fast, and it's really easy to work with. Like, you just put it down and you take a couple of photos and you're done. There's no testing, there's no cleaning, there's none of that stuff. You don't have to describe it much. New in box, see photos. That's it, right? Now, I do have to pay up for that stuff. To get the privilege of selling that stuff, I have to pay more for it. Garage sale stuff that I have to go out and find, which requires some work, and then I have to clean it, test it, all that kind of stuff, right? Describe it a little better sometimes. The packing is a lot of times not near as easy. But garage sale stuff, it's interesting to me. And then also profit margins are way higher, because a lot of times I'll buy something for $1, sell it for 50. Buy something for $2, sell it for 100. Buy something for 5, sell it for 100. I get good deals from my guy, and I'm not complaining about those, but the profit margins don't compare. Nowhere close. But overall, I make more money with the stuff I get from my guy. But I enjoy, that's another thing too, I enjoy the garage sale stuff. But every now and then you get a home run with garage sale stuff, you know? So, I don't know. I enjoy garage sale items more than new in box stuff though. Good question. Anthony said, couldn't the buyer still return the weights by making up a bogus excuse? eBay always seems to favor the buyers no matter what. Okay, that's true to some extent, but eBay actually does side with sellers sometimes. And I hear this a lot. eBay always sides with buyers, and they do side with buyers quite a bit. But if I don't worry about it, honestly. Like, if you sat there and worried about every possible thing that could go wrong, you would never sell on eBay. But and what they're talking about, whenever I listed, where are they at? Oh, they're up here. Whenever I listed these weights, I put no returns on them. No returns, just because, I mean, they're big blocks of iron, cast iron. So there's no reason that those should ever come back, you know? And I'm not saying they couldn't get destroyed. I guess they could get scratched up or something like that. But I don't want those back. If I turn returns off on that, to get a return, they're gonna have to lie, unless something actually did happen. So could they circumvent that? Yes, they could. Am I worried about that? No, I'm not. I got other stuff to do. So yeah, they could still return the weights. You're correct. Good Weed says, are comic books considered as media mail? No, they're not, because they have the test is the advertisements, and comic books have advertisements. What does not have advertisements though are, if I have any left, like these guys here, stuff like this. This is God Hates Astronauts, and if I flip through it, it's a comic book sorta, but it doesn't have any advertisements, save maybe an advertisement to buy some more of those kind of books in it, which is within the rules. So yeah, go, just, you know, Google USPS media mail rules, and you'll see that, you know, comic books or things with like magazines have advertisements. Can't ship those media mail either. But graphic novels, they're fine. So good question though. Oscar says, what shows do you watch on Netflix while in the shed? Okay, what I like to watch on Netflix while I'm in the shed are shows that I've seen before, because I don't want to pay too much attention to them. And if I'm working here or taking photos over here and I have it playing on that monitor right there, I don't want to be turning around looking. So I like to have stuff on that I've actually seen before, so I can kind of halfway pay attention and still enjoy it. And sometimes I can actually picture what's going on the screen just by listening. I'm currently rewatching Lilyhammer, which is really good. That's a really good show. I'm enjoying it. I think I'm enjoying it more this time through. The last thing I watched, Psych, that's good. That was on Amazon Prime, I think. Lilyhammer's on Netflix. Before that, Halt and Catch Fire, I think I was watching, or maybe something else. I can't remember. But yeah, what do y'all like to, what do y'all think is a good binge while you're working? That's a good question. Len LaMaster says, hi Lonnie, when you ship something FedEx, do you put that option in the listing, or do you just decide to do it because it is a less expensive option? Okay, so typically what I will do is I won't give an option for shipping. Usually, if I'll either put first class package if it's light enough for that, or I'll offer priority if that's the way it needs to go, or if something is heavy like 5 to 6 pounds, I'll set it up as FedEx ground. 5-6 pounds and over, I'll set it up as FedEx ground. The only time I would maybe give an option is if it's like in the 4 to 5 pound range. Maybe I would do it then, but I don't do that very often. So anyway, the question is, or do you just decide to do it because it's less expensive? So if I charge priority and they pay priority, I send it priority. Now there are some exceptions to that. If someone buys a lot of stuff from me and then I combine the shipping, and then let's say I put it in like a FedEx, like I put it in a box and ship it, not FedEx, UPS, and then I refund the shipping, well, that's different. I'll just charge them exactly what I'm paying and I'll refund the difference. But if it's like a one item thing and they pay for priority, I ship it priority, even if FedEx or UPS ground is less expensive, because priority is considered an expedited service, and FedEx ground, UPS ground, those are like standard, like our ground services. It's actually a lower level of service, so you're not giving the customer what they paid for at that point. So I wouldn't do that. Maybe on occasionally if you have to, maybe, I guess. Now what does happen sometimes is I'll put something up as like FedEx ground, and I'll find that priority is the same price or sometimes cheaper if they live close by. And in that case, I'll go ahead and ship it priority, and no, I won't tell them, because I've actually upgraded their service at no cost to them, and maybe even at a savings to me. So in that case, I will change the service without saying anything to them. Lissa Morris asks, your numbers that you write on that whiteboard on the door, what exactly are they? Well, there's no rhyme or reason to a lot of them. So like down here, these are Hot Wheels that I paid $400 for. And I wanted to kind of keep track. These aren't all of them, by the way. These are like 3 days of listings. Or maybe one, no, that's 1 day of listings right there. And I wanted to kind of keep track of how much all the Hot Wheels were worth by the time I finished listing them. So 400 in, and then I wrote down here the total, 196 listings for $2,360. This is a bunch of makeup that I listed. That's all the Avon stuff that I have in the boxes in the aisle back there. This is some other stuff. So it's just random scribblings and trackings and things I do to motivate myself. It's not always, there's no rhyme or reason or system to the whiteboard. I just like to keep track, keep myself kind of motivated and going sometimes with it. And last one, Fizz gig. I have a serious question. So I'm selling part-time. I sold an over $500 item on eBay and transaction went fine. I packed it very well. Customer didn't buy insurance. I don't like the sound of that right there. And I went to the post office, gave them the package, and the tracking says it's in USPS possession. Then a few days later says it's in transit and has said that now for 12 days. I've been back and forth with the customer just seeing if they had it, and we both have been keeping an eye on the tracking. I even put in a case into USPS. Nothing has happened, and PayPal is holding my money. What can I do? I wonder if maybe you have, or maybe anyone here has had this issue. I can't afford to call for $500 to refund the customer since USPS might have lost it. Also, right now, USPS has no way to call them. It's only online. Also, it's coming from Chicago and went to Ohio, which is not far at all. Thanks for reading. Okay, so this is a serious situation, tough situation. And the first thing I noticed is you wrote that the customer didn't buy insurance. And I think it's important to keep the mindset that if there is going to be insurance bought, it's not to protect the customer, it's to protect you. The reason you buy insurance is because you have liability. I don't often buy extra insurance. Like if something's $200 or $300, I'll usually just roll the dice, take the chance, and then all those insurances will add up after a while, and I'll end up like kind of self-insuring, right? That's the way I look at it. But if something is going to be catastrophic, like in this case, $500 item, the insurance covers you, not the customer, because the customer, as you're going to find out, will be made whole by eBay and PayPal no matter what. They don't have to buy insurance. They either get the item or they get their money back, and that money's going to come from you. So I hate to tell you this, but you, if they don't have this package that they ordered, put yourself in their shoes. If you order something for $500 and after a couple of weeks you don't have it and the tracking says it's not moving, you want your money back. I do, right? So that's the way you need to think. Like, get into that customer's head. They're gonna want their money back and they're gonna get it. So what can you do? You say you have a claim, case into USPS, nothing has happened. I don't know what you can do. The only thing you can really do, like if you have if you send it priority, there's a little bit of insurance. If you're not top rated, I think it's $50. You can get that back, recover that little bit of money. And you could like do the lost package thing on the USPS website. I would suggest going in and talking to the postmaster where you drop the package off. And other than that, I don't know. There's not really an answer here for you. If the package is gone, it's on you. I hate to tell you that, like that's bad news, but that's the fact. Like, you're the one, post office did this, buyer didn't pay for this, blah, blah, blah. Ultimately, you're the one left holding the bag. And I hate to tell you that, but that's the fact. So, best of luck. I hope it shows up. Well, I hate to end on that note, but that's going to be it for today. Thank y'all very much for watching. And Fizz Gig, we're all hoping your package shows up very soon. I hope it did already, actually. Bye, y'all.